And good evening and welcome to AD Nightly, the nightly show where we talk about whatever is going on, what is happening out there. So much in the past 2 days. And I didn't do an episode yesterday. Sorry, really sorry if you missed that. But sometimes I'm sleeping, sometimes I've just got other stuff to do. It's when I get to it. My curt opinions, whenever I get to it. That's when you'll get my curt opinions on things whenever I get to it. All right? Can't be prioritizing my curt opinions for my whole life, That wouldn't make any sense. Would it? If I could, I would. But I can't, so I won't. It's a little saying that I've heard. I've got some blueberries here. Maybe snack on these a bit because they're good. And yeah, what are you guys snacking on? Hopefully it's nutritional and all that good stuff. A bunch of protests still going on. I'm hearing that they're staying pretty qualmed. There's not much for the Marines and the National Guards to do besides just be there and probably be very annoyed and hungry and not have good places to sleep. So, that's all stuff that is great for morale, especially when it looks like we're heading into World War III. Now, I say that in jest, but man, there's so many times in the past 10 years where that's been like a meme already, and I'm just like kind of sick of how close it feels to all that stuff with overseas. You have Israel striking Iran, and they did Lebanon before. So yeah, not great as far as de-escalation. And of course, it's all talking about this is preemptive type of stuff, and yeah, maybe just stop. Stop preempting the emptying, and the emptying will not happen. I don't know. The defenses seem good enough, but man, yeah. And then I saw something happened earlier today where Israel got hit, and it's like, how do you think that's not like an effect of everything that's happened already, and not just I don't know. It's sad to see and really scary for anybody in Israel, I'm sure, man. Just thinking of all the good people, the good population, and, do you know? Do you even know what Israel's all about, guys? No, I'm not going to even try to start to explain that. Look at how wide my eyes got. Like, please, just, man, can't everyone just do a bong? How about that? Can't everyone just get a bong and do it? Okay, so here's a callback story we have, which I love doing these. It's a good thing. We talked about this family who got their house got raided, and basically the administration said that they couldn't sue. The Supreme Court overturned that, and now they can sue. So here's that story from AP.com. An Atlanta family whose home was wrongly raided by the FBI will get a new day in court. The Supreme Court ruled unanimously on Thursday. The decision revives a lawsuit filed after a pre-dawn 2017 raid in which armed members of an FBI SWAT team smashed in a front door and set off flashbang grenades, pointing guns at a couple and terrifying a 7-year-old boy who's before realizing they were in the wrong house. The FBI team quickly apologized and left for the right place. Can you imagine that? Just be like, oh, wait, sorry. Man, that's an awkward apology. But Trina Martin and her then boyfriend, Toy Cleot, and her son were left with lasting trauma and a damaged home. Let's see to where the decision is. The Court ruled narrowly, reversing the appeals court on one of the issues in the case. The justices said it was wrong to toss out the case based on the Supremacy Clause, which says federal laws supersede state laws when the two conflict. The federal law at the center of the case actually refers back to the state law. Justice Neil Gorsuch wrote, while the government is typically immune from lawsuits, it allows those claims in some situations that would create liability under state law. Quoting Gorsuch is saying, Congress has entered the field and expressly bound the federal government to accept liability under state tort law on the same terms as, quote, a private individual, Gorsuch wrote. That means there's no need to involve the Supremacy Clause in the case, and it should move forward, the justices said. The ruling sends the case back to the 11th Circuit, which will continue to weigh other questions raised by the case. Let's see. So that's good. The family's happy about it, and they'll get their chance to argue in court that this shouldn't have happened. I mean, there should be some type of liability for messing with the literally raiding. Thank God no one was hurt, and cool, a good decision by the Supreme Court. It's kind of crazy, and a little annoying when it comes down to things that affect literally one person, one family. Like, they're like, yeah, throw them the bone. But, man, it does say a lot. It's one of those precedent things. That's all about the law is about precedent. Unprecedented times that we're living in. And cool. So this is a good story, good callback here. What else do we got? One thing I wanted to kind of talk about was the Antonio Brown being wanted for murder, I guess. That's crazy. I guess he was at something and he was in the parking lot and got in an altercation and shots were fired. So that's dumb. And you have so much money. Apparently he got broke or whatever, but stupid. Just don't do stupid stuff, and stupid stuff won't happen to you, I guess. It's the moral of that. So I guess some protesting's going on tomorrow. Also, possibly a parade. We'll see. We'll see about the parade. But yeah, there's going to be satellite protests pretty much everywhere, regardless because of the weather. So, weather fluctuates and such. But everyone have a great weekend. Try not to politicize it too much. And download this podcast and rate it 5 stars on all of the platforms.